Hello and welcome back to the Astana Times YouTube channel. I'm your host Aselь Stubaldna, and here is your weekly news digest from Kazakhstan. This week, President President Tokayev embarked on an official visit to Italy and the Vatican. There, he met with Italian President Sergio Mattarella and Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, discussing how the two nations can strengthen the bilateral ties further. This is President Tokayev's first visit to Italy as the President of Kazakhstan. Italy is Kazakhstan's main trading partner in Europe, and it is one of the top three largest in terms of trade turnover after Russia and China. In 2022, bilateral trade reached $14.9 billion, an increase of 54% compared to the previous year. With his Italian counterpart Sergio Mattarella, President Tokayev discussed issues of mutual interest. They also explored prospects for cooperation between Kazakhstan and Central Asia with the European Union in transport and logistics. Following his meeting with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, the sides issued a joint statement where they underscored mutual desire to promote peace, security, and stability at both global and regional levels. They also committed to continue to diversify and deepen ties in all areas of mutual interest. On the same day, President Tokayev addressed the Kazakh-Italian Business Roundtable, sharing the ample investment opportunities in the country with the Italian businesses. Documents worth $1.5 billion were signed at the roundtable. In the Vatican, Tokayev had an audience with Pope Francis. The last time the two met was in September 2022, when Pope Francis was visiting Astana to attend the Congress of Leaders of the World and Traditional Religions. On Friday, Majlis and Senate, the two houses of the Kazakh Parliament, convened for a joint meeting. The Kazakh Parliament voted in favor of President Tokayev's proposal to send Kazakh Peacekeepers to the Middle East and Africa. Up to 430 peacekeepers will participate in the United Nations missions in the Golan Heights and Sudan. Starting in March, 139 officers will be deployed as a reserve company to the United Nations Disengagement Observer Force in the Golan Heights mission. This week, the European Parliament has adopted a report on the European Union's Central Asia strategy. The strategy was launched in 2019, and it places a strong emphasis on regional cooperation, sustainable development, and human rights as the cornerstones of the European Union's approach to the dynamic and strategically significant region. The report prepared by the Committee on Foreign Affairs notes the region has seen a substantial impact from adverse geopolitical factors, including the Taliban takeover in Afghanistan and the Russia-Ukraine conflict. It stresses the need to update the EU strategy on the region in light of these geopolitical developments. The report notes Central Asia is a region of strategic interest to the EU, regarding security and connectivity, as well as energy and resource diversification, conflict resolution, and the defense of the international order. Kashagan, Kazakhstan's giant oil field, surged past the monumental milestone of 100 million tons in oil production this week. The giant Kashagan oil field is one of the largest oil deposits in the world, discovered in the last 4 decades. Its recoverable reserves are estimated to be approximately 9 to 13 billion barrels of oil. Commercial production at the Kashagan oil field began in 2016. North Caspian Operating Company, a consortium of 7 of the world's largest and most experienced energy companies, operates the field. The company said this achievement demonstrates stable growth and development, which continues to make a significant contribution to the socio-economic development of Kazakhstan. This week, Wizz Air Abu Dhabi launched flights from Abu Dhabi to Turkistan, carrying nearly 100 passengers on board. The airline plans to conduct 3 weekly flights, providing travelers with convenient options on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And that's a wrap on our top 5 news stories from Kazakhstan this week. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates from the Astana Times. Until next time.